Hi everybody, today we have a 2008 Dodge Sprinter van and we're going to replace the power steering pump, lower power steering hose and small upper power steering hose. I will leave the part numbers just in case. And this is a cheap 50 bucks eBay power steering pump, Chinese. Customer saying that noise coming out from the power steering pump, it's leaking oil all over, especially the lower hose. And somebody who was before replacing the hose is not visible really, but they damaged they were trying to put the hose in the power steering pump here and they damaged the thread, and now it's screwed, angled and leaking oil all over from this place. In order to replace the power steering pump, we need to have an access over there. So I'm going to remove the windshield washer tank, the fan shroud, fan, remove the belt, and then I will have an access to two front bolts that holds the power steering pump and the rear bracket, and we'll move and we'll switch the bracket from the old pump to the new one, the Chinese aftermarket pump. I'll show you that later. I'm sure we'll be flashing the power steering fluid. I just wanted to show you the color of the power steering fluid, and this is just to compare how it's supposed to look like. We're going to use the OEM Mercedes power steering fluid. I forgot to mention that we will need also to remove the intake pipe, the aluminum pipe that goes down, probably to disconnect it from the left intercooler hose in order to take it out completely, so we'll have a good access to the power steering bracket. I'm using cheap AutoZone removal tool and lock the clutch with a pry bar. And the thread on the clutch is a left-handed. Just don't do it with the hammer and the screwdriver. There's a roller bearing inside. When you hit it with the screwdriver and the hammer, it just damages this roller bearing, and that's it. Socket number 17 metric to take out the belt. Just push the tensioner. Front two bolts of the power steering pump bracket. If the washer tank is full, prepare something to put instead of the washer tank, small engine, because you will have to take it out, and if it's full with a washing fluid, it will just drain out. And it's not possible to disconnect that line from the washer engine without damaging it. That's why. metric 18 to disconnect the main This is the bracket that we need to move. This one and this one. Trying to access the balls. I just drilled a hole in a pulley and was able to reach the balls. Otherwise it's not possible to reach them. That's why those Chinese pump already has holes in the pulley in order to be able to place those bolts. This is how it looks like. So what's the difference with the new one? The new one is a lot more solid and soft. The rubber itself is a lot better than the new one. It wasn't convenient to film underneath, but the lower power steering pipe is out, the hose. And as we see here, that's the most common problem, where the rubber connects to the steel, and those places it just started to leak. And as I told here, the thread is damaged. It holds with the 2 nuts, 10 millimeters metric, and the upper, where both of them are connecting over there, also 10 millimeter metric, and the star that holds the bracket, where both of the hoses are go to the steering rack. And here we have the new one. This is how the good thread is supposed to look like. So we're gonna install this one right now, pump the power steering fluid, start it up, and this is how this looks like. This is the power steering fluid, burned and smells. We're adding the power steering fluid before starting the engine, so it wouldn't roll and dry. Power steering fluid, complete flush. We'll try not to overfill. We'll see the marks on this cap. Shows the level of the fluid that's supposed to be. No more power steering fluid leaks. A little bit over 4 hours to get all the job done. Plus all the parts. If you have any questions, comments, feel free. Please subscribe, and I'll try to make more DIY videos, like simple tasks. Whatever you want to, you can comment please below. I'll be more than happy to make that for you. Thanks.